What is going on, Dab Alert Nation, Dab Squad? Let's hit up Goodwill. Gonna keep it 100 with you guys. Well, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm just gonna show you guys everything that's in here. Good, bad, Lee epic finds. I doubt we'll have any. It doesn't look like it's half off, although it is a Saturday. But Saturday's a good day for inventory. You guys can see stuff getting thrown in over there. So we'll see if we can catch some stuff brand new on the shelves. Possibly under eBay prices if we're lucky. This Goodwill's been absolutely ridiculous with pricing recently. I hope the manager gets fired in the near future. Putting up a $200 printer for retail price, like what it is new in Walmart, on the shelves as is appliance, not guaranteed to work. I don't know what they're thinking. Let's go take a look. Look at the Blu-ray collection. This is actually a pretty cool movie to buy on Blu-ray because it's very visual. And then this schlocky Nicolas Cage one right here. I actually enjoyed that movie. I saw it on like my laptop. It was a decent experience. I'm not saying it was a good movie. This schlock for 40-year-old housewives. And then some direct to DVD films. And then Dude Weed LOL comedy.
Goodwill gave my mom hope. My brother a sense of purpose.
Here's a look at the games. I compiled them all in a little like area because I've lost control of my life. You can see 2 GameCube games, pretty exciting, which means someone is donating GameCube games and Goodwill is putting them on shelves, unless they're putting the good games right onto auction. But someone's donating GameCube games, so it's a good sign, and Goodwill is putting them out on shelves. Just not good ones yet, or the good ones were bought already. Time Shift in this Blockbuster box, always fun to see. And then Mirror's Edge over here in this 360 GameStop box. It's weird, this Goodwill had 1 million games just a couple weeks ago. Now they're all gone. I don't know if they sent them to a weigh and save or if they all randomly sold at one of their 50% off days. It's pretty busy in here today. It is not a 50% off day though, so I'm sure on the 50% off days it's packed. Have to touch on a quick DVD I found over there, Lord of War. I think it's available on Netflix. I know for a fact it was available on Netflix a couple months ago. Most people think of Jared Leto as kind of the edgy lead singer of that emo band that every middle schooler listens to, but he's actually a great actor. I always think of him as Paul Allen from American Psycho, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Call me.
What, Friday?
No can do. I got an 8:30 res at Dorsey. Great sea urchin ceviche.
And he's in this as the kind of like whiny little drug addict brother. A great film about arms dealers, kind of towards the end of Nicolas Cage's respectable part of his career. Now he's making a lot of direct-to-DVD Chinese films. But check out Lord of War. If it's on Netflix, go hit that. Give that a watch. It's a really fun, exciting movie and pretty informative. Kind of about the dissolution of the Soviet Union and all the guns that people were buying up at wholesale prices. It's a really fun watch. Yeah, definitely buying this. Quick reseller's note for those of you guys that come in here to buy for your eBay store or Amazon store. I just had really good luck with the tennis racket here. I don't know if you can see that, but the price tags are $3.99. Picked up a racket $3.99 and sold it. I'll show you a screen cap here. I don't remember what I got, but it was 50 some bucks. So a really nice turnaround. And no one on the planet looks in these tennis racket sections. Really easy to look up prices. You can just search the model number on eBay, sold listings, and see what they're selling for. The particular one I bought was a Prince, and yeah, 45, 50 bucks on $4 spent. So if you're looking to simply sell stuff on your store, don't skip over sporting goods. Definitely don't skip over tennis rackets. Very easy to look up, which is nice. It's not an obscure item like golf clubs or anything. It's really easy to look up sold listings of. Creepy. So we're leaving that Goodwill. Wanted to get more footage, but some dad was just letting his kids literally run around rampant in the like board game area and the toy area, which is where I wanted to get footage. And I knew if I went and like was filming over there, I would look like a creepy pedophile. So I didn't. But like, and his wife was pregnant with another kid, so Jesus Christ, good luck planet Earth when these people have 3 kids. Just completely no parental supervision at all, just running around playing with the toys and stuff like it was the McDonald's like ball pit, even though it's a retail store. So unprofessional. It's weird how few DS games there are considering how many sold. I like never see them in Goodwill. I don't know if they put them on auction. Thought it was gonna be missing for sure. Nice. Awesome. Cool. And like I talked about the other day, keep an eye out for Blu-rays to trade in. Not the Kingdom though. This is my favorite part of this Goodwill, is this board game section. Absolutely incredible. Most of them are open, but still really cool to have that many to look at. I don't know why this particular location has so many, but it's kind of what this Goodwill is known for, at least in my neck of the woods, the board games. Always on the lookout for those factory sealed things, specifically board games, but probably not this one. Wonder if this has any value. Frozen nonsense, I know it's super popular with like 5-year-olds. Check this out. The box is like taped, but I don't think it's factory sealed. Pretty neat though. It's kind of like those Hot Wheels where you'd like set up your little tracks and then they'd motorize around. But it is Sonic themed. Pretty cool. Price tag is $5. Might have to pull the trigger on it. I'll try it. Thank you. Just a couple games here, that's it. I don't even know what the prices are at Salvation Army. Interesting. It's like no video games here, ever. Salvation Army. Just the worst. What a shame. Used to be the best back in the day. It was probably my favorite place for game hunting when I first started in like 2012. Phantom new managers, we used to get awesome deals, and now it's just an absolute disaster. Starting to do the Goodwill, like let's price things what they go for on eBay, and just the donations always suck. I'd rather see cool stuff at retail prices than just see nothing. So uninspired. Have not bought an item here in years, and it's kind of out of my route, so the chances of me coming here diminish regularly, and yeah, this place just sucks. What is going on, Dab Alert Nation? Let's get a little look at the finds. Super productive weekend at Goodwill, and as always, Salvation Army was an abortion. Goodwill was awesome though. 2 different stops, and I wouldn't call it a carload of finds, but definitely some decent stuff to bring home, both for the collection and for the trade pile. We'll start off with the first Goodwill, a DVD find, maybe the first DVD I've ever bought at Goodwill, and it was CKY3. Quintessential edgy middle schooler. I cannot tell you how many times I watched this circa 2001 when I was in 7th grade. The precursor to Jackass, and in my opinion, CKY3 is the best CKY, and for me a lot funner than Jackass because they didn't have to obey the MTV legal rules, even though they were kind of sparing in the early 2000s. CKY, they didn't have to do anything. They threw like fake bodies off an overpass at cars. They did all sorts of horrible things to people, and as an edgy middle schooler, it was fantastic. These DVDs are pretty hard to come by. I know the box set has some decent value if you ever find that. If I were to sell this, which I'm not going to, I could probably get like 20 bucks on eBay. That's how kind of notorious they are, especially with the case and everything. Very underground, very low budget. CKY3, in my opinion, is the best one. CKY4 was after Jackass kind of took off, so it was a lot of less footage and a lot of the stuff that actually showed on Jackass the show, so I've seen it before. CKY3 was the perfect balance of them having a decent budget, but also them kind of being outlaws, still able to break the law, do whatever they wanted, or as Bam likes to say, whatever the I want. So really cool DVD find. And as far as nostalgia goes, like my bookshelf is a lot of nostalgic stuff. This is like as nostalgic as it gets for me in 7th grade. Cannot believe I saw this on the shelf at Goodwill. Very surprising. A little look at the back here. I'll be putting this on the shelf 100%. So getting into the next Goodwill, I felt bad for the woman. There's a woman like inventorying the carts, putting the stuff from the carts on the shelves. And we definitely talk a lot about that being your best opportunity to buy good items, obviously on the actual inventory carts, because once they get on the shelves, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 other people are gonna come through there. And for the most part, they're gonna be scalping the good items, the valuable items. But off of the cart, I did see a Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth, complete and in awesome condition. I bought this 100% to sell it. I don't do anything with PC games. If I cannot sell it, I'll take it into Bookman's and get some trade-in credit. I did see some listings going for 20 bucks, so on whatever I spent, $3.99, not a bad price. But these high Goodwill prices are definitely kind of hurting the margins if you are buying just to sell. You're getting into the $5, so it's starting to hurt a little bit of your margins. That's not what the point of Goodwill is, in my opinion. The point of Goodwill is to, move stuff quickly. If you look at that second Goodwill, the shelves are like over encumbered with garbage. That's on the management staff. They need to start selling stuff better. They need to have 50% off sales to liquidate stuff better. That's their fault for overpricing things, in my opinion. You want to keep inventory moving quickly while making some decent money for charity. Really surprised to see this on the shelves at the same Goodwill. Ico, I don't know how to pronounce it. A little puzzle-based, third-person. I don't want to call it an action game. It's much more puzzle-based and slow-paced, which for me was awesome as a kid. Kind of a little vacation from like God of War and all these crazy action-packed platformers. This was just a relaxing, think about it, puzzle, problem-solving game, and it was really fun. And I don't know if I've ever seen this game hunting. It's not valuable by any means. It's probably like a $15 game today. Had quite a bit more value before the HD remasters came out But to see it on the shelves at Goodwill, and for some reason this one was $2.99, whereas Battle for Middle Earth was $3.99. I was hoping Battle for Middle Earth would get mistaken as a CD, and then I would get the $1.99 price tag, but they actually had the price tag on it already, even though it was on the inventory cart. So yeah, Eco, very excited about this game. This is going to go 100% on my bookshelf. You can see those graphics, kind of the minimalist style. I almost want to call them cel shaded. And then, as I discussed, the gameplay is just super, super relaxing. Just a puzzle. There was a story. I don't remember the story too well. I think someone was trying to save a princess, like the generic. But I remember really enjoying it probably back in like 2002 or so when it was a new game on the PS2. Just because of the change of pace. Not action, not chaotic. Just more of a relaxing, immersive. Something I definitely would look to get on the 1080p remaster. I think it's a PS4 exclusive. I'm not positive though. So this was the really cool find of the day. For me at least. Probably the most valuable find. And it was Sonic the Hedgehog, like Hot Wheels Erector set. I'll give you guys a quick look at it here. Complete, as you guys can see, unopened completely. And I thought it was in stores. I knew it was taped closed, and I know they do that sometimes in these stores. But I could tell the tape appeared to be like a factory tape. And upon opening the thing, you can see all the bags are still vacuum sealed. So retail on shelves at Walmart, $175. Have no idea why it's that much money. But to pick it up for $5, an absolute no-brainer. I'm going to trade it either with a collector here on YouTube, or I'll trade it into Bookman's. If it is sitting on store shelves brand new for $175, I should be getting some really, really, really solid trade-in credit at Bookman's for it. Optimistically, $80 to $90 if they're honoring the brand new price at a retail store. Then I would expect to get half of that in trade-in probably, but that's super optimistic. If they gave me 30, 40, 50 bucks at Bookman's, I would be really happy because that $5 investment would then turn into a $40, $50 game. So that's my goal. As always, DM me, Instagram, right below in the description. DM me, make a fake Instagram if you don't have one. It's really easy. Let me know if you guys are interested in trading. Have no interest in keeping this because it's going to take up a ton of shelving space. But again, it does retail for a lot of money, and if I know there's a lot of Sonic collectors out there. Pretty cool little item, definitely to get your kid, or if you're, like I said, a Sega or Sonic collector, something cool to have on the bookshelf. Last thing, I bought these while I was out, so I might as well show you guys on the video. Been doing a lot of retail arbitrage at Marshall's and Ross. I'll probably do a video explaining what I've been doing, but basically I've been buying shoes at like Ross and then putting them on my eBay and making quite a bit of money. It's the funniest and silliest method I've ever seen to make money, and it's actually been working. Picked these up for 50 bucks at Marshall's in box. Just hashtag flame emoji. These are the Cam Newton like special edition Under Armours, and they are size 12. So if I don't sell them for anything, they're size 12. I'll either keep them or I can always trade in back to the store for store credit or even cash back. So really buying at retail is no risk at all. But I did have a gift card in this situation. I had a $60 gift card, and these shoes were $50. Retail in stores a few months ago, $170. I'll show you guys a quick look at the price tag here. You can see that right there on the bottom. So $170 retail into Marshall's for $50, and I'm hoping to sell them for about $100 on eBay for a decent profit. If not, again, it was a gift card, so I didn't spend any money. And they're size 12, so I have no issue keeping these. I play quite a bit of ultimate frisbee, and I still play some touch football a couple times a year. So having these, this questions might be asked if I wear these out though. These are like super swag-tastic, but pretty cool. I'll do a video in the near future about Ross and Marshall's. Anyone that has an eBay store or specifically an Amazon store, you guys can make a small fortune just with really part-time hours if you know what you're doing. I have no idea what I'm doing yet, but I'm already starting to make money. I can only imagine people that are knowledgeable in the field can make a ton of money. And as we talk about reselling, sometimes taboo, but that is money back into your collection or your hobby. So I'm taking junk from Ross, turning it into potential, video game systems or games down the line. So that is it. Drop a thumbs up on this video, please. I'm going to try to do Goodwill videos maybe once a week. I'm going to have Sundays off pretty soon, so I'm thinking maybe every Sunday I'll go out and do one of these videos for a Monday morning upload, just like we're doing right now. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the live content. Leave a comment. Anything you'd change about the format, if you guys want me to do more spy cam footage. It's a lot easier with Fanta because then we can film each other. When I'm in the store alone, it's super awkward to just film myself. Like I said, that dad with the kids, I didn't want to be like filming stuff with little kids running around. That looks creepy. That's how you get the police called on you. I wouldn't want people doing that around me, so I'm going to respect their space. But with Fanta around, to me, it's a little bit less creepy. So follow my Instagram on the bottom. Again, all communication is going to be through that. If you guys have cool game hunting footage out in the wild, let me know on the Instagram. I will do a video, or I will at least put your find and your footage in an upcoming compilation video I plan on doing. I've gotten a ton of people messaging me on Instagram, so like I said, just follow that. If nothing else, for communication. I don't even post photos on it that much. I know a lot of people shill products and make money on Instagram. For me, I'm not going to be doing that, but it is really convenient to A, communicate, and then B, post photos of stuff that I might be interested in trading or in selling in a neat and compact environment. Say what you will about Instagram, but it's a really clean, functional website. Facebook has turned into an absolute quagmire cluster, so it's nice to have just clean and concise pictures. That is it, guys. I'm out. I should be back in 3 days with another video. I think I'm going to talk about my top 5 most annoying things at garage sales. I'll be back later, guys. Thanks for watching.